So back a few days ago, I made a video on the Dragon Ball Fusions cards that can be found in Dokkan, Tekka, and Pinich. In that video, I asked for 1,000 likes for me to play the 3DS game that they originated from, which was Dragon Ball Fusions. You guys did that, and so here we are playing it. Now, at the time that I was playing it, I had lost my voice, so I'll be narrating over the journey in the game. I only played through the main story, so if you guys want me to 100% this game and test out all the different fusions that you can do, make sure you leave a like on today's video and get this video to 1,000 likes, and I'll make that video happen, and I'll stream it over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JPhanta. First off, this was a 10-hour plus gameplay, so in order to shorten it to a respectable YouTube video, I will have to skip the actual battle gameplay. They're too long and drawn out in my opinion, which I think is the worst part about this game. For the actual bosses being that long, it's fine, but for the side quests and random fights that you do go up against, it just takes too long because they want to emphasize on the 5v5 aspect. But for the most part, I did enjoy the game. However, the story was short, but because of the long battle system, it did make the game feel like a full game at the end of the day. So with that said, I'll have to go through the basics of the battle system so you don't miss out on anything here. It's essentially a turn-based game with choices like melee, ki blast, and charging ki. You gain ki as the fight progresses to use special moves, and the order of battle is based on this line right here, which the character icon will move across to race to the end to see who goes next. If a character is fast enough, they can do more turns than a slower character, and you can disrupt the line by knocking them out the arena like in the World Tournament. But they aren't out of the game, they're just pushed back, they take a little bit of extra damage, and they get into the last slot. Meaning that if you are versing one person, you keep knocking them out, you can essentially cheese it and they can never do a move. However, when you do an attack, you have to pick a way where you want to knock them away. And if your opponent does guess where you are going to knock them away from, they can block it. But if you do successfully knock them away, you can hit them away from the arena, which will obviously put them in the last spot. Or you can hit other characters in a pinball style way to do extra damage. And that goes for vice versa for yourself. You can block the opponent's attack if you guess it right. It's kind of like a little bit of rock, paper, scissors at the end of the day. Last, there is the ultimate move called the 5-way fusion, which fuses everyone on your team for one move to do the most amount of damage that you can possibly do. And I'll be using this in order to beat majority of the bosses. So one last thing before we get into the journey of my gameplay, make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow my socials in the description. But with that said, let's get started. Let me start by introducing my custom character, JPhanta. So he's a tall, muscular, green Namekian squad. I always do the Namekian race when possible because they never get enough respect. So this is what we're going to be playing with for the entire game. Yeah, we want this. The story follows me and Pinich summon Shenron, and then he grants our one true wish, which I forgot. And then we are sucked into a portal, which we are then teleported into the unknown world of Dragon Ball Fusions. To sum it up, really, it's just SAO kind of, where we have to climb the floors. There's 7 total floors. We meet our first Dragon Ball Z character, Bulma, which she then introduces the world to us, and then she tells us to recruit Trunks and Goten, so these are going to be our first fighters that we get to use. Pinich is going to be our main rival in the game. Our goal here is to beat Pinich every single time, just like in Pokemon. And then we have to go through a bunch of tutorial. One of the tutorials is flying around the world, so I'll show you my amazing skills. Oh, what? They're actually solid. Ow. Ow. Wait, give me a second. I fly great, I promise. I fly great. What? That didn't even hit me. What? This is bullshit. Okay. It's rigged. For successfully completing that mission, we recruited Kid Goku, and then we're off to fight the main boss of World 1, which is the fusion of Nappa and Raditz, which is Nats. I think that's how you pronounce it right there. We decided to kick his ass as we sling him through multiple ping ball chains. We then unlock the barrier to enter the second world, which is a Planet Namek saga kind of themed world here. Here we tell King Kai an amazing joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? He answers it crossed the road because it was too far to fly, and decides to laugh at his own answer. Before we continue on with the main quest though, it is quiz time. Every single day you're allowed to do one singular quiz, and you get some extra rewards from it, which is probably the best part of the game.
Form a name. Ah! Have you showed dragons on it? Oh, 7? Which of these characters has been controlled by a baby? I don't remember Dende and Hercule. I definitely... Yep, I knew that. How much stronger is Planet Plant's gravity in comparison? 100 times. I don't know. Who did Vegeta become when they fused together? Okay, I guess Vegeto's not an op... Like, what fusion? Like, come on, man. I don't know. Is it 2 right answers? I don't know. Who's Goku's father? Biological? Or, like, real father? 8 out of 10. Let's go.
We finally meet up with Pan, and she joins our team, which means we finally have a 5-man to do the 5-man fusion, otherwise known as the Ultra Fusion.
Damn, I'm looking sick.
Yes, an excellent fusion. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the heck's happening. Am I doing good? After we defeated the Ginyu Force and their fusions of Golden, Raccoon, Berta and Jace, and Ginyu and Frieza, we complete the second world. The third world we have is an Earth-themed world. I know the first world was kind of Earth-themed, but I guess this is more targeted towards the Cell Saga side since we have the Cell Arena. We get to recruit one more person in this world named Oat. It's a custom character, an original character, and she is actually very, very OP. I actually end up using her for the entire rest of the gameplay. And then the main mission here is to fight everybody in the Cell Arena. It's all just original characters or custom-made characters.
Oh, go on. Oh, go on. 11,000 damage.
After we completed that, we found a rift and searched it, and behold, Cell doing his solar Kamehameha. We're about to die until Goku comes out of nowhere and does his own Kamehameha back. Cell being Cell, he patiently waits for us to train up so that he can have a formidable fight. We decide to train with the Goku here, and we have to do these special missions where we have to deal a certain amount of damage within a time limit. By using the 5-way fusion, you can pretty much just get that done easily. We then finally unlock our last mechanic in the game called EX Fusions, which uses the armband to fuse with pretty much anybody that you'd want. The original character that I created fuses with Chaozu to make this ultimate warrior. With this ultimate power obtained, we go fight against Cell, and he has made clones of himself to fit the 5v5, and then we just Ultra Fusion once again in order to beat him. That completes World 3, and then we unlock World 4, but before we get into that, it is another quiz day.
No, 10 million Zenny. That's my final answer. Bah! Who gave Goku's trusty power pole? Oh shit, it's Goran. Never mind. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Roshi gave Nimbus. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Whoa, number 8 out of 10. I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
We leave World 3 in our Capsule Corp Frieza Army themed spaceship, and once we arrive to World 4, we can definitely see it's a Planet Vegeta themed world. We jump straight into this story where Broly appears to be destroying everything in his path, and we have to pretty much run away from him because we cannot beat the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So in order to combat this, we tried to recruit for help, and the help that came out of the portal was Toa and Mira. Being Toa and Mira, you know it's not going to be a good time, so they backstabbed us, and Broly ends up transforming into a giant ape. Oh shit. But because it's one enemy and the strat here is just keep him knocking out, we just pretty much win easy peasy. We also get to recruit Bardock from this planet, so that's pretty cool. I ended up using the EX fusion with him to create an S tier character, and look at this monstrosity.
That is nightmares. What the frick am I looking at?
Other than that, nothing much happened in World 4, so we're off to World 5, which you can see is themed around the World Tournament, and that is what this world's story is about. We enter the World Tournament, and our first enemy is the Ginyu Force. It's time for a rematch. However, they don't fuse, so we absolutely demolish them. In the next round, we verse Goku and Vegeta and their friends, their original character friends, and that was an easy smack until Goku and Vegeta fuse into Gogeta, just the original one. And because, again, it is a one-enemy fight, you can pretty much cheese it, knock him out, and because he's not a giant ape, he's actually much lighter, which means you can knock him out even easier. And then finally, we verse Team Pinich, where Pinich has Frieza and Cell on his team. Interesting choice of teammates, but a Ultra Fusion does the job. And then as a last-ditch effort, they did an Ultra Fusion themselves, and it's quite funny to see Cell and Frieza do that fusion dance to make Ultra Pinich. Holy shit, that looks sick. Why didn't we get this in Dogon? And now with Frieza and Cell's evil hearts in Pinich's body, they decide to use their ultimate move, which I have no idea what it's called, and destroy the whole entire World 5. But because this is Dragon Ball, the bad guys never win, and Beerus and Whis decide to rewind time. Wow, the disrespect. Beerus then gets into the action and decides to do his God of Destruction Sphere, but Goku deflects it, and Ultra Pinich decides to run away. So before we continue that, I think it's time for a break and do another quiz. Which of these aliens can't transform? Nappa technically could. Well, is transformation like... Because, like, body change, is that a transformation? Like, how specific? Like, in the lore, this makes no sense. Is a body change a transformation? I guess it is. I'm gonna go Nappa. Frick it. Fuck! I'm overthinking it. Oh my god. We're doing... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's easy. How long does it take for Saiyan spaceship to travel from Earth to planet Namek? 4,300 days. I think it was 30 days, right? No, 30 days. Yeah. What? Oh. 30 days, 1 month. Come on. You're really gonna throw it like that? You're really gonna do it like that? Berta claims to be the best of the years at what? The speed. What does the word Piccolo mean in the Namekian language? Another world. Which characters had a hard time making King Kai laugh at the training? Piccolo and... No, yeah, Piccolo and Tien? Yeah. Which character best fits in with the following? Ginyu, Raccoon, Jace, Berta, and Godo. What does it take to become a Super Saiyan? A pure, tranquil heart. Blood trash game. Our new goal is to find Ultra Pinich, so World 6, here we go, which is the other world themed. I decided to EX fusion with the Pan and Bola to make Bol Pan. Obviously had to do that to respect Dokkan, and that's going to be a new permanent member of our team. Our goal for this world is to collect every single Dragon Ball, and we have to go through back every single world in order to obtain each Dragon Ball. Each world has their own boss. So in World 1, we had to fight Kid Buu. World 2, we fought Baby Hirudegon, the EX fusion of Hirudegon and Baby. World 3, we are versing Super 17. All of this went down pretty easily. They all had like their little special effects, like Hirudegon couldn't take normal damage. We had to do like an Ultra Fusion to do damage. 17 had to do only melee attacks. For the fourth boss, we had to verse Omega Shenron, which was just a very strong enemy. The fifth world was kind of an oddball out, which was the Pilaf machine, the Pilaf gang. This was a timed mission, so all we had to do was do an Ultra Fusion. I told you, Ultra Fusion is too broken. And then the last boss in World 6 was Janemba. Here we'll get 2 Dragon Balls to finish the 7 sets. And first off, we fight the fat version of Janemba. Obviously, it makes sense. And then once we beat the fat Janemba, he actually just jumps straight into the final Janemba, and then he EX fusions with Kid Buu, making Janembu. We make light work of him. The only thing was the side enemies were quite annoying. Pretty much if you killed them, they would respawn back. But just using an Ultra Fusion, once again, we can take out Janembu pretty quickly. All 7 Dragon Balls have been obtained, so we summon Shenron once again. Look at him. He's so cool. I don't remember what exactly the wish was, but it was just to get enough energy to get into World 7, I believe. And this was World 7. It is Kami's Lookout, and this looks beautiful. If this was any higher graphics, I would be in love right now. And it gives me that Final Fantasy vibes. Ultra Pinich comes out of nowhere and does his Ultra move, which then ruins our 5-wave fusion. This final boss battle has 3 phases here. First, we verse Ultra Pinich. And unfortunately, it did not end as cool as I wanted to. He does his ultimate move here, which does a lot of damage to all of our characters. And then he ends up killing himself, literally. Huh? That was the most anticlimactic way to win. The second phase, he turns into Great 8 Ultra Pinich, and I didn't actually heal. You could heal in between battles, but I decided not to, or more like I forgot to. And I had only like 2 characters left because he did like his ultimate move. So I decided to Ultra Fusion, because once you Ultra Fusion, you actually get everybody back alive, but with like a certain amount of HP. This was probably the stupidest idea I had, because I didn't really think about it, because after the Ultra Fusion, all your characters defuse and into one little section, as you can see right there, and then they all get set back. But because there's only one enemy that we verse, they're usually faster than us, and he does his Death Spirit Ball, which targets everybody and pretty much one-shots us. So I had to start the Grade 8 battle once again, but this time I am going to get the full heal just so we can get through this. I'll show you the final parts of this battle uncut, no commentary, just to show you guys how long this battle really is. Oh wow, I can actually land it on me. I should have powered up. But I feel like it's too late for that now.
Oh, shit. One more 1,000. Oh. GG's. Oh, maybe not. Can we do 500 damage? Yay! And now finally to move on to the final phase of this boss battle. I kind of like 3-phase boss battles. They're kind of cool actually. For the last battle, Cell and Frieza does an EX fusion. I don't know who's giving them the bands, but they turn into Cellza. So to respond, me and Pinich decide to EX fusion for the last battle. Defeated you. Always been determined that next time I'll get the better of you. But it's always another draw. I wanted you to see how strong I was. I wanted to be a friend you could be proud of. That's why I wanted to beat you. But these clowns keep coming and getting in the way. These stupid pests. You know what, JPhanta? I'm mad! No one except for JPhanta is allowed to beat me. And no one except for me is allowed to beat JPhanta. Think you can get the better of us, you clowns? Pinich! EX fusion! Wow. That looks ugly. Please, let me be Tekka. Let me return to be Tekka for this one time. This wasn't really an actual battle. It's just like a cinematic battle where we just mash A until we get to a certain amount of damage for free. It was like a guaranteed win. And then we do our ultimate move, True RA Pinich Punch. Please tell me in the comments what RA even stands for. Let's go. That pretty much sums up the Dragon Ball Fusions experience. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember, if you want to see the aftermath of Dragon Ball Fusions, the end game stuff, make sure you leave a like. We're trying to hit 1,000 likes on this video if possible. Subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. And also check out all my socials, the links in the description. Thank you guys for watching. This was definitely a hard video to make, especially with a sore throat. Until the next video, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.